Okay. I need to act like I'm a streamer now. I need to act like I know what I'm doing. But we are up and live, doing all that. One block and first affiliate stream. I really need to automate this. We'll get to that. We'll get to that, okay? We all know that I'm not a professional at anything right now. But, we hit affiliate. Let me make sure I don't show all my bookmarks and stuff. We hit affiliate, chat. Everybody, woo! Woo! Everybody celebrate. Celebrate. Good times, happy times. We did it. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. I did not think we would hit affiliate. I'm going to be honest. So. I know it says that my followers need to be 50 to hit affiliate. They changed it literally, I think, the day after I set the goal. So, yeah. Here's where we are. Yeah, I filled out everything. We should be getting all the things going. There's channel points. I haven't set up, like, anything other than like what they normally default set up. So yeah, I got the news late last night, I think, but yeah, I have a lot of cool things planned now that I'm a streamer, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that I don't consider myself a streamer. Hey Zay. But yeah, we hit affiliate. I'm happy. The next goal is like build the community or something, and it makes it so I can get something like VIP or custom emotes. I don't know. Something I'm not too worried about, because I'm gonna be honest, all the money that I make from this chat, I'm putting right back in. I'm getting things like custom emotes, some channel art, just things like that. I wanna make everything look good. I'm doing good. How are you, Zay? I did a lot today. I'm gonna switch over to Minecraft. I need to make sure everything is all good. Yeah, if you guys don't know, we now have the amazing skin by Steel Lotus, longtime friend of the channel, amazing person. Can I help you? Yeah, I did a lot today. Like I said, with affiliate now reached, I had to do so much. Oh my gosh, goat, please. Do I have wheat? You need to grow. This guy is scary. Did the goat just break the fence? What is happening? I'm trying to talk about my affiliate, here I am, I'm like, oh, look at me being all freaking like ready. Okay. We might have to kill the goat. Do goats drop anything? I might just have to kill this. I wasn't here. I was not here. Remember, no Russian. Does anybody remember that reference? Is that like boomer terms now? You guys know what I'm talking about when I say no Russian? Oh, please, 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 please. Please, please, please. Please, please. No, 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 no. Oh. How do I get out? Oh. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Shit. What was I on about? I was busy. What did I all do today? I woke up, got affiliate, then I needed to run to the store, but I didn't. Because instead, I signed up for my tests that I need to take. So in exactly 31 days, chat, I have a really big test coming up. That hopefully will go well. Why do I have 2 iron picks? I'm mad at myself. I'm so good at this game. That's gonna age in a bit. I feel like that's, you know, that's my appeal is, you know, I say something and you wait to see just how fast everything's gonna go terrible. Was that a creeper? I cannot time this any better. What do you mean? That was insane. Like, what the heck? I literally just go, yeah, no, everything's gonna go to crap, and then boom, phantoms. So what do I do here, chat? No. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, you flanked me. You... Where's the other one? Chat, this is pro gaming. Don't worry. Come on, come at me. No. You won't. You're scared. I'm so scared. Chat, why? You know, I picked Minecraft because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be relaxing. I'm kind of like scatterbrained today. I don't think I could keep up with like saying one thing and like having a train of thought. And this happens. This is what happens. It happens every time. The world hates me. I kind of want to make shears so I can make a bed now. Is that the play chat? But it's gonna be a brown bed. But we gotta. One. Minecraft is perfect for people with ADHD. Yeah, I think to an extent, but I think the fact that the one block makes it so like sometimes mob spawn really throws me off. This okay, it's a bottom slab. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm excited. There's a lot of things that I plan to do now that I'm kind of getting like professional, kind of. Like I said, all the money that I make from streaming, at least for quite a while, I think I'm just gonna invest right back in. Because I'm happy that I'm doing this, and I'm excited, and things are looking up. Things are looking up, chat. I feel like there's a lot of things that we can do. Let's save some more wood. Yeah. Sorry, my brain is like so gone right now, chat. I'm trying to remember all what I did today. I signed up for that test, which it took me like, no joke, 3 hours to sign up for that. Okay, not 3 hours, but it took me so long, at least an hour or two. Because they were not accepting the payment that I had. I had to like go and use PayPal, and then I don't know, it was so weird. It was sketch. But I did that. Then I started studying. I think I have to study about an hour a day-ish. I have like a certain, I chilled out and I got one of like the study guide plan things, which I know like a lot of people are like, don't do that. But I know that I need a structured plan to study, and it tells me like, you need to reach this many things by today. So that's what I did. Sometimes like the most optimal thing isn't what you need to do, chat. It's do whatever is right for you. Like for me, oh, come on, come on. Whew. Like for me, I know when I work out, running is better for me than other forms of cardio, even though running is like not something everyone recommends or suggests. And I know a lot of people are like, you need to make sure to lift and stuff, but I hate lifting, and I know I will just not exercise at all if I don't run instead. I think that's one thing that a lot of people do, is they keep themselves from something. Like, we're the best at self-gatekeeping, chat. Where we're like, no, this isn't for me because I don't do literally everything perfectly. It's like, you're not made to, you know, wake up and be the best pianist thing ever. Come at me. Come on. Thank you. Ugh. It's been really nice to just like, I wouldn't say that I've been relaxing, but I have a little more time than I did in the last couple weeks to work on YouTube and stuff. And it's really rewarding now that like, I basically took a 2-week break and I'm still hitting milestones and things, and it's super nice. It's super nice to just have so much like support. It means the world. Hey Dean, it's been a bit. Oh my gosh, probably since like what, December? No, really? I don't remember. Maybe not. I'm trying to remember. Okay, we need to make a tree farm. like urgently. But yeah, I feel like, you know, I'm getting part of a community, you know? I see some familiar faces. I feel like I have a lot of like lurkers and people who like do not talk, which is great. Like, I'm fine with that. I like that, like, I still feel the same size as I did when I started, you know? Last time, oh my gosh, yeah, that's had been so long since I played that parkour map. Yeah, life's been crazy. I've either been streaming sometimes. I had a couple of like health issues and personal issues. But I'm kind of back into the swing of things, hopefully here. I think I just haven't been streaming at my normal time. Because this is when I normally would run now that it's the summer. During the school year, I would just not exercise. But today I decided to take off. Because I don't know why. I really need to run, but I think I was just really excited to stream because I'm an affiliate now. And also I didn't want to do any other YouTube stuff. You know, like I have a lot of stuff to edit and things like that, which I know once I get started, I'm going to love doing. It's just like opening up the program and then starting it. You get dehydrated from gaming too much? Yes. I didn't use my code at imagine. I don't know if I'm gonna accept like those sponsorships, you know. My wife, oh my gosh, it's Marcy. I love Marcy. Marcy, I need to collab with you. We need to make a Minecraft server and roleplay living. Marcy, can I put my Minecraft bed next to you? Chat. Look at my Riz tips fedora. Hello, Princess. Have you guys seen those videos that the guy does? Oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh, he's my favorite person on the earth right now, where he's in a fedora all the time, like on a bed, and he like claps his feet and he goes, "Hello, princess." Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. I just showed one of my normie friends that the other day so I can curse them. I've been getting into like weird rabbit holes of online content. I blame watching too much Leah Asimov. And I read the Gaycation Reddit post to my friends. That was probably one of the funniest things in my life. That's only base 1. Oh my gosh, the boat piston and an end. No, Marcy, I'm say so. I'm pure. I wouldn't do that. I'll put my Minecraft bed next to yours. Ooh, don't get so eager. That sounded tree farm. I'm doing a tree farm. Planting wood, growing wood, yep. I keep saying things on accident. Streaming is not for me sometimes. I feel like I'm gonna get clip farmed too much. I think that was an attempt at a wink, but I honestly can't tell. That's okay. Once I get better tracking, I had to make a toggle for winking. But I don't like it as much. Also, if I close my eyes when I do it, like my eye go into my eye. I feel like that happens a lot with my model, where like parts go in other part. I don't like how I phrased that. There's clipping. That's the word for it. Oh my gosh. That was gonna kill me. Hey, mousy. Humanoid. That reminds me of... okay, chat. My new interest that I've been getting into. My red flag is getting into really big series I know I will never finish because I'm very slow at watching things. But I've been watching Gundam. And I thought of that because of they have the Earthnoids. And they say it like it's a slur. They're like, "You Earthnoid." No, but I can like visualize you doing it in IRL, a super obvious wink. Exactly. I feel like who was it? Shy Lily and Quinn talked about how like half of VTubing is like just getting your face right to be very expressive, which, okay, chat, I think I would have better tracking, but I got debuffed because my lips are a little bigger. They're on the bigger side. So like my mouth tracking doesn't work as well. Also, I made my eyes really big so you can't see when I like look up and stuff. So that's rough. I think, I don't know, I need to find somebody who specializes in like 3D rigging, because everybody who does stuff only does what's it called, VTube Studio, and I'm using VCFace and Vroid because I don't have the artistic skill to do that. But once I get to I want to commission a model based on this. Suffering from success with thick lips. Exactly. I never okay, chat, story time with Soul. I never realized that I had big lips until it was like 7th grade or something. And we had like a little project to draw like a portrait of another person. So I got paired up with this dude, and he starts drawing my lips, and he just goes, "Soul, you have some pretty big lips." And then I look and I'm like, dang. And then they tried like making fun of me for it, but I doubled down. I'm like, honestly, you're just jealous. I mean, if you're kissing a girl and you can't wrap your lips fully around her mouth and she can still breathe, you aren't kissing good enough, you know? That's, I don't know what to tell you, chat. I'm sorry. That's how it is. That I know what women want. I have to say post lips. Okay, that's the other issue, is whenever like I single-handedly keep every chapstick business in company. It's so easy to get chapped. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I was so in the zone with what I was doing. I wasn't earlier than you. Scandalous. You missed me talking about wrapping my lips around someone's lips. That sounds way worse than what it was. I also told Marcy I was gonna put my Minecraft bed next to hers. I haven't talked to Marcy in a bit. I need to reach out to her. Okay. You should expect this from me by now. When are you guys gonna not be surprised anymore? You're just gonna be like, yeah, no, that's Soul. Yep. I wouldn't say the other thing. One thing I was gonna ask people, I was gonna do it as like a Twitter question of, I don't know how to, like, what other people think when they go online, who are also Ace or Demi. I'm no longer surprised, basically, at anything you do. Is that a challenge? Do I need to be weirder, chat? Is this what you mean? I'm taking this as a challenge. Next stream, I'm doing feet cam. I know what you want. I want to make like a house. I want to make a house like this way. Boop, boop, boop. I've been around since your third stream. Oh God. Nothing you do will surprise me. Should I be offended? No. I can surely think of something to make chat feel like I'm a weird person. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is gonna be a big platform, so I can make a big house, and everybody's gonna love it. It's gonna be the best house, and I'm going to love it. That would be really funny if I just did not have enough wood. What am I doing? Oh, you have a double monitor setup? I love chat. Once you go double monitor, I think that is like one of the best things you can do for yourself. It's so hard to work with one monitor. I think that, and like once you learn the on Windows, at least, when you learn to do like the split screen thing, like Windows King left and right, that literally saves you so much work time and effort and everything. I think those are the biggest things that changed my life. Yeah, it's so hard to switch back to a single monitor. Like when I go up on campus, it's so hard. Yeah. I know there's some adapters you can get where it adds some HDMI thing. I don't remember. But like when I go on campus and I have to use like my laptop only, it's so much harder. It's so much harder, chat. And it also just sucks because like I also can't work on homework at home. Like on my online classes, I literally have to go, I do my online classes by going to a coffee shop and then sitting down for like 3 hours because online classes are kind of a joke. Or I just like, I think I did last week's classes in a car on a road trip. That's what I do. I cannot do any homework at home. I'm one of those people. Don't at me. I don't know. It's just like a thing in my brain. Except like essays. I did a lot of essays at home, but I was like in my living room at like, the essay would be due at 12 and I would start it at like 10:30. And then I would be watching like follow live clips while I do it. I'm so cooked, chat. More used to single monitor setup. I think like it saves space and efficiency because I find myself going like blah, 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 a lot. I want to get a third monitor just for streaming. I think that it'll help, but I just don't have enough room and I don't want to justify it. Like, I don't know what to do. I made tea when I first started streaming and I forgot about it. Give me like 2 seconds, chat. I need to do that. I need to do that. Oh, I should probably like, here, wait. I want to make sure that I don't die in game. Okay, give me 2 seconds, chat. I'm making my tea in my Sonic cup. Gotta go fast. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Back. My tea is not cold somehow. Oh shit. Sorry. I didn't mean to swear. I almost spilled my tea. And not in like the cool, like I'm dropping gossip. It was like like spilling like think Boston Tea Party. Like that one, not like the you're British. Hello, governor. Hello, governor. The cavalry's here. The cavalry's here. Sorry. What? Let me get. Overwatch. The cavalry is here. I spelled cavalry with an E.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
Cavalry's here. How do British people do this? How do they do that? That's wild. Yeah, but thanks for stopping by the karaoke. What was I on about? Okay, I didn't spill my tea. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I need to get... I think Taka was talking about this yesterday when I mentioned, like, how do you stream for so long? But you mentioned tea, so I'm doing that. For one, have the voice box of a British woman. You don't know me. What if I have that right now? I'm actually cosplaying a deep-voiced American. Not deep... chat, what would you classify my voice as? I feel like it's not high, but it's not like a low. But like for the VTuber sphere, like low means like... Hey, how are you? Hey girl, how are you? Like that's how... Maybe that should be a channel point reward, is having a whole stream where I do that. Not a whole stream, but like for a little bit. I know some people I watch where they do like accents and stuff. Hey girl. Hey girl. It's just Soul, the Soul voice. Every day I get told that I'm non-binary. Oh god. Chat, would you still love me if I did this? Not a full stream? That'll tear your vocal cords? Nah. Chat, this is actually my natural voice. Where's the Joker? That doesn't sound correct. Yes, I would still watch you. Oh my gosh, you guys gotta have more standards. Jeez. This is a cry for help at this point. Phone chat is hecka delayed. Probably. I always forget delay happens with streamer. Like, do you guys know the like perfectly timed clip things? I have no idea how people do that with delays on. It's crazy. How far do I want to go back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna make it a 10 by 10. Chat, I did get unfortunate news the other day. My Wizard 101 account no longer has membership, and I don't know if I'm gonna pay for a second thing. We might have to call the speedrun dead for a bit. I don't know when I'm gonna get it again. This is fun, but I want to say like 7 months out of the year membership that I purchased, I did not play that. You know? That's why I can't do membership things. Huh? Wizard 101 is a membership platform thing. And my year expired. Last summer I played a bunch of I was really depressed last summer. I was going through like some interpersonal conflict, and it got to a point where I was like super depressed, and I would wake up, play Wizard 101 for 6 hours while watching like South Park video essays, like not actually South Park, but people analyzing like the characters. It was weird. That was a time in my life that truly timed, you know? Of all the times in my life, that was one of them. I see. Yeah. I don't know. Also, let me know on the Twitch side if the ads are getting crazy. I'm gonna fine tune. This is the worst day of all days. What have I done to deserve this? Has the universe forsaken me? What have thy done to frick up my day? What the heck? What the freaking heckity heck? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I want to cut this down. Oh my gosh. The world is against me. During Pride Month. And my axe broke. Frick. I can't. During Pride Month. My phone dodged the ads. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna change my ad settings. It like, so it's weird. I did like the recommended thing, and I think it set it to like a minute and a half ad every 18 minutes, which just seems absurd. I thought that I read it wrong, so I'm like, I'm gonna leave it and mess with it later, because then I also ADHD'd and was like, yeah, I'll change that. And then I saw a channel point thing and I'm like, ooh, shiny. That was just like the worst. Why? Mega tree? Are you kidding me? Good thing I didn't die. I didn't die. We're good. I need another axe. I almost forgot that. Chat, you need to remind me. You should know by now your streamer is not the sharpest knife in the crayon box, and you need to help me. You know? Boop boop. Boop-a-doop, ba-doop, boop. True. That makes sense. Whenever I do ad breaks on Twitch, because I have double monitor thing, I just kind of tune it out. I feel like most streams I just have on the background. The sharpest knife in the crayon box. I forgot that's not a like common phrase. So chat. Why is that in the crayon box? No, chat. Okay, hear me out. So, okay. There's a common thing that I do where I kind of grew up on YouTube. Story time, gather around, story time, soul lore. There's a thing that I do where basically what happens is I grew up watching a lot of YouTube, and my brain latches on to very small sayings or things, and I repeat them a lot. And this also happens with like my family. My brother, whenever something awkward happens, he started saying, "That's Akko Taco." I don't know why, and it's so dumb. Like, it's not funny. And then I started doing it ironically, and then now I just say Akko Taco a lot. Same thing happened with sharpest knife in the crayon box. I also watched a lot of MBT, and I say 80 gorillion things, and it caught on to where like my friends IRL have started using YouTuber sayings. So the sharpest knife in the crayon box is from I think Dragon Ball Abridged. I think that was a Goku quote. The other one common phrase that I'm trying to stop myself from saying, it's just so ingrained in my head, is like when something happens that like doesn't really matter, or like it's not a big deal. I would say that's like being the skinniest kid at fat camp. I have no idea where that one came from, but I know it was from a video or something. And I thought it was a common saying, and I said it once a couple years ago. I think it was in high school or something, so it was a while ago. And I said it, and then people paused and just looked at me like I said the weirdest thing ever. And to me, it was like saying like, oh, it's raining cats and dogs out there. No, they were like, man standing emoji at me. And I'm like, what, you never heard of that? And they're like, no. And then I felt so awkward, and then they started laughing at me. This is a core memory. But no, I still say that. I don't know if it's offensive. Is that, I don't think it's that, like, I don't view it as offensive. I think it's funny. But if people tell me not to say it, I probably will try not to. But I think it's a good way to illustrate a point of like, that, you know, that's not an accomplishment, you know? It's like being the skinniest kid at fat camp. Bruh, how rude of them. Exactly. They need to laugh at my jokes. Chat, this is why I like you guys, because you laugh at my jokes. No, I think they started, no, I don't think they started saying it too, but they liked it when I said it. Like they started laughing more. I don't know. I don't know. Do I not have a carrot? Ugh. I love steel switching back and forth between all the chats. I need to set it up so that all the chats are interconnected. But I heard that a lot of streamers are getting banned for multi-platform streaming. I don't know though. It might be clickbait. But I'm gonna look into that because I kind of don't want to get banned. You know, hot take chat. I'm now, I don't know if you've heard chat, but I'm kind of a big deal now. I'm affiliate. No, I'm... Chat, can you imagine people... I don't get people where they're like, so feel really entitled while streaming and stuff. Like to me, whenever people watch me, I'm like baffled. I'm like, why do you... You're wasting your time in your life to watch me spout my nonsense. I told my therapist, I was like, I think anyone who's friends with me or watches me is like has a mental illness. Like, why would you do that to yourself where you're like, I have to interact with this person? I've never seen that done. Good. There's that one like really famous clip of like, $5. You buy morning coffee, but you can't, and I entertain you for 80 gorillion hours, but you can't spend $5. And it's like, no, you're not entitled to money. Yes, and it's a good use of time. Yeah, I need to like start supplementing a random like psychology fact so I can pass this off as like educational content. I think that's the next meta play that I'm gonna do. Chat, did you know that I'm trying to think of like a psychology thing. Taking practice tests make you perform significantly better than if you were to study, and improves memory for at least 6 months after you take the test. You do better if you like take the same test 6 months after. At least. Boom. Edumacated. Yep. Now go tell your parents that you watching the VTuber with the thigh highs on is actually really good for you. Oh my gosh. That there. I'm all, you can't even understand just the magnitude of my brain power and how this feels way shorter this way than it does that. Oh, it's because it's 10 that way and 10 that way, so this needs to be 20. Oh, I'm dumb. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can also make games a tax write-off for a job. Wait, I can do that now. Doesn't that save you what, like only sales tax? I don't know how taxes work. I need to though. Chat, okay, now that I'm hit affiliate, this is what I did today, chat, and it scared me. I filled out tax forms. And that was scary. Psychology fact: the creator of psychology thought liking mills was a thing all humans were born with. Yeah, specifically your own mob. Freud was a weird dude. One unknown fact about Freud, he actually published a paper that said cocaine was good for you. And he used cocaine a lot. And then he stopped using cocaine and switched to drinking a lot of wine and smoking a lot of cigarettes, I think. And then he got his lower jaw removed, I believe, because it was very cancerous, because he smoked like a pack a day. And don't do drugs, kids. True. Yeah, he had to basically be like, hey, smoking or cocaine is good for you. And then he had to be like, I don't really support that article that I wrote and published in a scientific journal. So like, chat, sometimes people just be spouting things. You gotta really look at science. What else did Freud do? Oh, the other really weird thing about Freud was he published like a paper when he started interviewing kids that Minecraft YouTubers were very prevalent back in the day, but his findings were so like, they didn't think that it was true because of just how much Minecraft YouTubing was going on. But no, it was true. They just didn't know about all of it. So he like kind of shed light on a problem that literally people were like, nah, this cannot be this prevalent. But it was. So yeah, that's our world that we live in, chat. See, don't say that I don't teach you things, chat. I'm the person. Second fact, Freud at one point forced a phobia of rats onto a child, making it cry like 10 times for his research. Yeah, that's like who is it? Little Albert? Is it Albert? I think Bandura, isn't it? It's Bandura or Watson. There's a lot of weird, messed up psychology experiments. The worst one that I learned in my research method, I shouldn't say worst one, but one that like people don't talk about that I think is real bad is there was one where they were studying Bandura was the Bobo doll. Yeah. Who was little Albert? Was that Skinner or Watson? It was one of the behaviorists. But back in the day, they went to this orphanage to try and understand stuttering. And they would, I'm trying to remember all of this. It was like they would do speech therapy on perfectly healthy and then like people with stutters all in the orphanage. And it made it so that, and then they would give them like positive or negative reinforcement. And it made it so a lot of kids had stutters, like they developed stutters that they could never cure. And the orphans weren't like really given rights during the test. And like after the first week, I think even after the first session, the like grad student who was leading it was like, maybe we shouldn't do this. And then the like head mentor they had was like, no, just do it. So that was a messed up thing. Always advocate for yourself if you're going into any research lab thing. Like if you're being tested, especially psychologically. Yeah. But things have gotten better, I like to think. There's still probably a lot of bad things that have happened in psychological tests, but most aren't. I'd say the vast majority aren't. Like I've participated in some research. A friend of mine just opened a DM group with some other friends in our friend group and is now suddenly threatened to call one of them slurs if they don't get off of League. Like, yeah, League is cancer, but that's basically all he plays, jeez. I mean, it could be worse. It could have been like Overwatch, you know? I don't think it's justified if you're calling people slurs over playing League, but Overwatch, no. Don't call people slurs. Nah, League is worse. I feel like League is like scientifically engineered to make you, one, depressed, and two, like dependent. I think it's like the gamer equivalent of like an illicit substance, you know? I don't know. I've never played League. The only like MOBA game that I played was Smite, and I would just go on Arena and I would buy everything to get a bunch of crit chance because I like seeing big number and like 3 hitting people. That's what I did. I have like the mind of a like 4-year-old child sometimes where I'm like, ooh, big number. People go bye-bye. I'm actually like that's just how I am. That's how I am. I think I'm based. League is the equivalent. League is basically the video game equivalent of an abusive relationship. True. No. You're being gaslit. League would never do that to you. League of Legends, no. That game is based and not toxic. What are like other really toxic games? Are people still like toxic in COD lobbies? Are there COD lobbies anymore? There's a, what's there like a Fortnite? Warzone. Warzone. Is Warzone still a thing? I don't know. I haven't heard people talk about it or play it since like 2021. COD lobby still exists today? That's crazy. What's the most toxic TCG? I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't too toxic. I don't know. I feel like there are some toxic people in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon seems like it wouldn't be toxic. Magic just seems like the One Piece fans of cardboard game, because they're like, please, people just play our game. Actually, no, that's like Elestrials. Are there Elestral fans? Is there locals? Elestrials. I mean, they wouldn't keep milking it if there wasn't money to be made. Yeah, it's weird to me that COD is still a thing, but Halo like isn't. I shouldn't say Halo isn't, because they still have what, Infinite, but they haven't released a game in like what, 10 years? Since like the release of the Xbox One, basically. They made 5, then Infinite, and then there hasn't been a single thing since. Which the only Halo I played was Reach and 4, and everybody says that 1 through 3 were the best ones. I think that's what I'm gonna do on stream, is do a spoiler-free let's play of, not let's play, just like go through the campaigns. Oh my gosh, chat. The funniest thing that I have seen. Go check out Glitch Stars is Leah Asimov. She played Undertale, and I watched the whole stream, like first video. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. She's never played it, and it's like, you know, like when you get hit by Papyrus, he like puts you in the like you have to hold up and jump thing and makes you blue. She legit thought that she couldn't move left or right anymore, and it was the funniest shit I've seen. I love Leah, is one of my favorite YouTubers right now. So based, so based. She's a pro gamer. She is a pro gamer. We need more like, you know, like, I want to be the streamer that's just like bad at games, you know? Because I feel like I'm not that good at games. And we need more like funny people to laugh at as they die. I think that's going to be me. I was thinking about picking up Persona 4, because I have Persona 4 and then 3 portable. I bought 3 portable like right before they announced Reloaded, or whatever the remake was. It was like a $10 thing on a Steam sale. I was like, easy. But I've not played it. I feel like I need a whole guidebook to get everything, because I don't want to replay things. It's like a $100-hour game for each playthrough. You know? That's a lot. I do not. That's like, that'll get you to like Any's lobby in One Piece. If you weren't forced to play as a dude, I'd probably be really into Persona. True. Oh, I never thought about that. Persona 3, I think you can pick. I don't know if you can in Reloaded, but I know in Portable? I think Portable you can. It's Portable or Fez. I think Fez you couldn't. But I like the music. I'd be screaming that in my car as I drive past people, and they're like, what is this person singing? I'm like, you'll never see it coming. I'll look at the sidelines at Vtuber instead and mauled about it. I think I'm the only person where I think best girl is Anne. It could be just because I haven't like got into the stories of the other girls as much, but I really love Anne. I love her character design. I want to cosplay her. Who's the short brown hair person? Makoto? No, I'm thinking Makoto Naegi. Is that it? I feel like Vtuber became the poster child more. And then there's I feel like everyone forgets about Haru. But what do I do here, chat? How do I pick this up? Is it shears? I have silk touch. What do I do? Oh no, I gotta melt it, right? Birds aren't real, that is true. They will silence the truth, but we all know, chat. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know anything about ice mechanics. Incorrect? No, you that's what the government wants you to think. But I've seen the camera in their snouts. Don't be fooled, chat. Bird. What bird stands for? Big infested radiation device. They're using the birds to radio you. It goes to your pituitary gland. Government wants you to think birds are surveillance cameras so that you're compelling into policing yourself. Oh, that's a thing. That's a theory. So if I go outside and I pee in front of a bird, that means if birds are cameras, then I'll get arrested for, what is it, indecent exposure? Apparently peeing in public is like a crime. Crazy. Which is weird, because I feel like a lot of people, like, you know, they're driving, they're on a road trip. Public indecency is the term. But what if they can't see it? What if I have like a device that like let me draw what came to my mind, chat. Okay, chat. Chat, are you ready for what I'm thinking? I don't think you are. What if? Because, okay, for public indecency, it means like people can see your thing, you know? So, come on, Krita. This is very important. I need to bestow upon chat the the dilemma. Okay. Chat. I really hope none of my mutuals pop in at stream on this time. Why is my thing green? So, okay, you got yourself. I'm drawing with my mouse, chat, okay? So you're here. There's a balloon. This is you. Okay, and you gotta waz, okay? Okay. You gotta waz, like your meter. Okay, so meter. If you guys can't tell, I'm going into the medical field, and it's like, you know, this is all filled in. So you gotta waz, okay? And you're on the here's the highway. Boop, 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 boop. You got a little, you know, you got your trees. That does not look like a tree. You got your trees, you know, things like that. And then you got a little car. And it's like, you got another car or something. Okay. Public indecency means that they can see this area here, right? So what if I have like a little, like, here's my hips. What if I have a thing that, so I'm, my stuff is facing that way, okay? What if I have a thing that like comes around and is attached to my hip, and then it creates like a little curtain, you know, to like shade that in, you know. But inside here is where all the stuff happens, and all of the pissometer goes down here, so you're still peeing outside. But this curtain blocks it. So like if you have somebody's eye here, whoop, whoop. Oh no. I can't see. Probably indecent. Why? I was gonna make so much money off the piss curtain. What would you call this, chat? What would you call this device here? I think this is ingenious. I think the world isn't ready for my ingenuity. I think this is a really good drawing too. The side and rear, no. So like the curtain goes around here. So like, okay, this is a top view of the thing. It's like a, and this is what wraps around, like this line here is like, it attaches to your waist. So think like a loop here, and then you put your body in here, and then a curtain here, and this hides everything. You know? It's like a belt. Think like a hula hoop. Take a hula hoop, but then extend, like cut it in half. So now this is wrapped around you, and then extend the hula down here, and then they can't see you, and like your body is here, and you don't need to worry about the belt. I zoned out. His soul attempting to reinvent the skirt. No. I'm pitching chat on curtain so you can pee in public. This, okay, you know what, chat? Maybe I don't think this is good for my branding. You know, I think I just realized, I don't know if I want this. Okay, we're going back to Minecraft. Okay. The world isn't prepared for my inventions yet. I kind of like don't have a plan for the house. I don't know what to do, chat. I really want to, I had this thought today where I was eating like right before stream. That's what I'm saying. Like people should be able to pee in public. People just don't look. Like, okay, one time chat, in high school I was in cross country, which is track but way worse. Basically psychos go out in 90 gorillion degree heat and run in the middle of nowhere. And since it's the middle of nowhere, normally you're there for like 4 or 5 hours and there's maybe 2 porta potties. But like one time we were sitting like watching people pass, you know, like they're running. Person comes over and just says sorry as they're like holding their child, and I'm like, what? And I look, the child is just pissing, no pants on, and I just like turn around. I'm like, no, I don't want to see that. What is happening? And then she like rushes him into the cornfield and we run. I was with a bunch of other like people on the team, but like that was the biggest jump scare. That was a jump scare. I was like, I did not want to see that. Children scare me. What was I talking about before this? You're talking about public indecency. What was before that? Oh, we were talking about the government spying on you. Yeah, of course. Like, how did we get here? Okay, what was I gonna say? Okay, right before I started stream, I had the thought that I really want to get a group of VTubers around and do a Minecraft server, because I feel like a lot of the time Minecraft feels like I'm doing all these chores and I don't get to like show off to people, you know? And I want to interact with people. I wonder if like other VTubers will want to do that. I wonder if I'll know how to set up a Minecraft server. I think that's what's holding me back, is I don't know how it would be like able to host and run a server. And I wouldn't want people to get bored of it and stop. So then the plan would be like, Oh, you have to like be a minimum of streaming once a week on it or something. But then I feel like most people wouldn't play it. So yeah, I also play Minecraft solo or modded. You think I have friends? I'm a VTuber. I barely have no, I do have mutuals, and I do have some people who I talk to quite a bit offline. And like not just like collab with. It's just like it's hard for me to keep up with people, you know? I think that would also add to it. I kind of want to do that. But dang, is it hard. It's hard to get people around for things, you know? VTubers are really busy. Probably gonna die within the next 2 weeks. That's how it is. It's really hard to keep Minecraft servers like fresh. I think like the only thing that I've seen have it work where people play Minecraft and stream it consistently is either like that's their whole job, so like Hermitcraft, or like exclusively Minecraft YouTube streamers, or like company VTubers, because you know everybody has their phase and people join the server and there's like lore and stuff. I feel like those are the only times where I'm like, people are still playing on this server. And even then, it's still like hit or miss. There's like ups and downs. I think people need to organize like events and stuff. But that's also really hard in the, especially with VTubers. VTubers are either way too busy and like dying with being swamped with online work and offline work, or they're literally just like too nervous to interact with anyone. Or you're me and you're both. Like there's people who I wanted to collab with who I like DM'd in April, and I still need to finish setting things up. It's so hard. It's so hard. There's so much to do. It's really rewarding, but also kind of sad with this job. Hobby, not a job. It's a hobby, but there are job aspects to it, you know? Like editing, or for me it's like trying to get all these social media stuff sorted out, because I've never been chat, I rarely post anything ever, so this has been very different for me. It's been very different for me to like either work on long-term projects like covers, or even like keep up things like tweeting once a day or interacting with people on Twitter. Twitter is just like, ugh. Default state is lurking. Like that's how I am, chat. I never interact with anyone ever. I don't know what I'm doing. I might switch to just chatting. My brain is kind of turning off. I do want to see if I can midstream change my ad thing, because I really don't like how often ads are. How often are the ads right now? Run a 90-second ad break every 18 minutes is crazy. Two and a half ad break every 30 minutes. 3-minute ad break every 36 minutes. I think 3 every 36 minutes works the best. I don't know. What do you guys think? On one hand, it's great, my digital footprint. True. I kind of accepted, though, that, like, anything that anyone ever does, like, I feel like if you have a device, your digital footprint is cooked. Just because it's so easy to get information and like they do profiles on you, and even things like if you have maps open and stuff, they like track your location and send ads based on that. Things like that. Where it's like, I might start wrapping it up just because 1, I'm tired, 2, my throat is giving out, and 3, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should run. No, I probably shouldn't. I don't know. No stream tomorrow. I am looking at apartments. I might stream, but if I do, it would be randomly non-scheduled, and yep. I think Tuesday I also have apartment things, so I'll be back Wednesday, hopefully. I might have something going on there too. I have a friend who's leaving, like moving out of state, so I kind of want to say like hi to them before they leave. So I don't want to be like, oh, next week I'll be more free, because I've been saying that for 5 weeks. For 5 months it feels like 5 months I've been like, chat, my schedule's gonna free up, and then boom, 80 billion things hit. I don't know. We also, I have like a couple of things that I'm thinking of doing for series. Oh, I never talked about this, but I finally thought of a fan name. I'm thinking Lost Souls. You see what I did there, where the like it's like ghosts, because I'm a ghost, and soul. My name's Soul. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking proud of it. So yeah, that's the fan name. It kind of hit me, and then I'm like, oh, no duh. I'm like, what else would I name them? You know? A ghostly version of myself. Oh my gosh, yes, that's gonna go crazy. I also am doing a thing on my Discord for channel points, whatever we're going to call them. It's not gonna be as big of a thing as Lost Souls, but you know, I'm gonna do that, and then after that's decided, I'm gonna try, you know, if I ever get paid, that's gonna be one of the first things I commission, is some art for channel points, or I don't know, other things. Make it green for the reference? Yeah, true. I might do that. The channel points, or don't know. No, the Sona edit? Yes. Yes. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. One stream idea that I do have is I want to do a stream on like, I want to do a stream relating to questioning your gender or sexuality before Pride Month ends. I think that would be really nice. And I know a lot of my community is part of the community, like the LGBT community. So I think that might help. I'll probably just like go over what I have experienced and like where I am now. But hopefully it'll help people understand things. Because I'm gonna be honest, that's how I understood myself, is I would hear a lot of other people's takes. And read a lot of Yuri manga. Like so much. Yeah. What else was I thinking? I'm thinking there was a game that I was going to boot up again or start. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm going to call it good there. Thank you so much for everything. I'm so glad that I got to see like a lot of familiar faces, you know? It's been nice. It's been nice. Thanks for... I'm still so surprised that I reached affiliate and all that. So thanks. Am I in an ad? There needs to be ways to skip ads. No, there isn't. Okay, we're good. I was looking at an old announcement. Yeah, sorry for the ad stuff. I'm gonna try and find a way to make it less terrible. A like actual streamer would chill, like, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, and if you have Prime, then you can Prime, and you don't gotta do that. You know, I'm just really glad that people are here watching me whenever they are. So thank you. I'm going to end it now, chat, and have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. If not within the next like couple of days, definitely by the end of the week, I should be more free. So stay tuned. And of course I'm gonna be doing a lot of work in the back end. And yeah.